for the fury of those who are oppressed.
Oppressed people's nation. I'm only here for the people.
On the continent of Africa, now I'm going to talk about the good part, we didn't have prisons. Matter of fact, on the continent of Africa, one time we didn't have bloodshed. We were challenging one another, and when you back down, the war was over.
It was over.
The European introduced the gunpowder, the spears, and everything. I remember a time would come up before they started training dogs. If two dogs got to fight, one lay down and the tail go between their legs and one run, the dog submit and walk away. Now the dog will kill you.
That's right.
Anyway, this is that what they have reduced us to. And so we didn't know what prison was in Africa. You know, if you were caught, captured, you would be able to work, and even then you would be able to even marry inside the tribe. Inside the tribe, you'd be able to marry. We didn't understand the type of barbarian. When they got us and put us on that ship, it was bad enough where we had to walk across and through the desert and through the jungle just to get there. They talk about over 100 million in the bottom of the ocean, where the bottom of the ocean looked like a railroad track from our bones, and that the sharks were following the ship. The shark got sick because they ate so many of us, they didn't want no more Africans to eat.
They got full on us.
Full on us. They just stopped eating us. They would follow the ship. So you imagine if it were 100 million million in the bottom of the ocean, how many died in that cross-country pass to get
to the ocean?
To the ocean. We always talk about the middle passage. What about the ground passage?
That's right.
How many of us died coming? See, so this, all I can say, we have to stay out of this penitentiary. Any civilized country, they wouldn't call them penitentiary, they would call them re-education centers. They call them re-education centers. That simply means that you are a minister to society, you goes in here and you be taught and brought back into society. But how you gonna be going there and you punish it, then you come out and you punish it, and we talk about it, now you're felon, you can't vote, you can't carry a gun to protect your family, you can't do this, so you're a double jack.
That's right.
You know, so these things eventually is gonna cause a problem. This is why they don't want us to focus on the prison. Let me say this to the audience. I'm not saying that everybody in lockdown is innocent, but I can bear witness that the majority of our brothers and sisters in this prison are political prisoners.
That's right.
Why? If your child is not going to the proper school, if your child is not able to go to school because your mother and father don't have no job, if your child is not able to go to school because your mother and father are sick and don't have no health care because of the political government, you are a political prisoner.
That's right.
It's because of the political situation that forced you to do the things that you wouldn't do if you were fully employed and wisely educated.
That's right.
Myself, I know I'm a political prisoner because I'm a black nationalist, revolutionary freedom fighter, and a revolutionary Pan-Africanist. Ain't no doubt they grab me. I'm a political prisoner. But the brothers and sisters who don't know the circumstances of everything that's happened here is politics. Politics is in everything, including for using your damn toilet paper.
That's right. That's right.
And so that makes you a political prisoner until you understand that.
That's right.
That you're not a criminal. It is the criminal that has destroyed your job. It is the criminal that is destroying your education system. It is the criminal that is foreclosing on your home.
Sitting on the benches.
Sitting on the benches. These are the criminals.
Yeah.
See, you know, but yet you're the victim, but they make you look like the criminal, and they sentence you and say that you're a criminal, you're committed a crime when the crime was committed from day one. And I'll tell you something, you owe me.
That's right.
With interest.
That's right.
You owe us with interest. Those brothers and sisters who are political prisoners, when they get out, should be paid their reparation.
That's right.
For the time that they are serving. And for the time that our mother and our father has served. Well, brother, we don't think that you can do that. I'm going back to the penitentiary. Yes, we can. How can we do it? All these factories, turn them over. And I must touch on that because we always think money. Because we live in a capitalist society. When the Jews fled from the Holocaust, this is the interest that they had to establish the illegal state of Israel. Yes, I say illegal. Money, land, factory, a whole infrastructure, and those who did not want to go to Israel had a free passport to go to Australia, Brazil, South Africa. It was a whole pack of things. But when they tell us, we look at the money. We don't look at give us these school buildings. That's how.
That you're closing down.
Give us these factories.
That you're closing down.
We'll take care of it. Give us that land.
That you're abating.
See, because if they give us the finance, which ain't nothing here anyway, because America in debt. But if we got land, we got buildings, we can take care of ourselves. That will put the penitentiary out of business. That will put the penitentiary out of business. So I did my best to try to explain certain things. I hope that you don't have to go into one of these situations to understand what we're talking about. But every liberation struggle, the priority is to free your people from the bondage. Let me name some important political prisoners. One of them, Jesus. He was a political prisoner. He was locked up by the Romans.
Come on.
And executed.
Speak up on it.
He would give him the death. The death.
Speak up on it.
Another great man was a political prisoner, Martin Luther King. He's a political prisoner. He was locked up just because he was trying to register people. I can go on and name important people who were political prisoners, but they're not going to tell you. They're not going to tell you King was a political prisoner. They're not going to tell you that Jesus was a political prisoner. You understand what I'm saying? You know. So once we understand how this whole penitentiary works, then we'll find out that it's no shame in going to prison. It's a shame when you come out and not educate and join an organization and work with your people to eliminate that monster. That's the shame. Because now you done left that physical prison and they done lock you up in your head, in your mind. We can destroy the penitentiary when we destroy it up here. And as we say, you can't jail the spirit. And as we say again, man means mind. And woman means wounds of mind. Where all minds come from. That is what's happening.
And listen here, y'all. Just in case y'all didn't hear me and for the record, this homosexuality in jails, this shit got to quit.
Come on, sister.
It's got to quit.
That's what this is about.
This, I brought the brother here, and I want you to know that even in the hood, we can come get some experts. And I went and brought you an expert that's in the movement, that been through the struggle. He know about the system. He was one of the Louisville 7. So I want y'all to understand this homosexuality is almost like it's taboo.
Come on, sister.
And you act like you're scared to talk about it.
Come on with it.
But see, I'm one of the women that I'm waiting for my man to come back.
That's right.
And I want him to come back intact.
That's right.
So I want y'all to, realize that when you get to raping these straight men, you eliminating the black community.
That's right.
That's what you're doing.
Come on, sister.
Because, see, one thing about the man and the woman, they can produce. They can reproduce.
Come on, sister.
The man on the man can't do nothing but get shit on his fucking
That's
dick.
right. Come on with it.
Okay? So I'm asking you, as a woman to a man, I'm asking you to stop messing up our community.
Come on.
Stop making it where black women are having alarming high numbers of being HIV positive.
That's right.
And they're wondering, how is it these numbers are so high and they're heterosexual?
That's right.
And how that the numbers are so high and the women heterosexual because the men are in prison, they being raped or or if they ain't being raped, or they participating.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is, for you brothers that's out here taking these straight men, stop this shit.
Come on, sister.
Stop it. It's enough of them undercover, down low, the wannabes, the ones that like to sit and suck, the ones that like to stand and take it up the butt. Stop fucking with the straight men.
Come on, sister.
That's why I told you before you started listening to this show, you needed to be 18 and older.
That's right.
Cause this here is you killing my community.
Grown folks talk.
You killing my community.
Come on, sister.
This homosexual shit, I ain't the one to pass judgment on you. But stop raping men.
That's right.
Generation.
You killing generations. Bottom of the line, this week alone, we had a young man that was at the workhouse, done got raped, and the guard doing the raping.
Wow.
And
allegedly. We let's put it that way, alleged.
Guess what too? You know, right after I called you about that, the next day I read something else on him that show you how fucked up it is. This guy, I don't know how the hell he got this job, and I meant to bring that paper. He on the line dating, what they call it when you go on the
Match.com,
yeah,
Dateline.
one of those lines, and raped a woman. And he charged with raping a woman at the same time raping that young man.
What we gonna do about it?
But see, that's what I'm talking about right there.
What we gonna do about it?
We gotta stop it.
Come on, sister.
We gotta stop it. That's what we got to do.
Not talk about it.
We gotta stop talking about it.
That's right.
We gotta stop it. And when you in a cell and you see somebody getting raped, stop it.
That's right.
Stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Call the guards. Holler.
That's right.
Let it be known something is happening that ain't supposed to be happening.
That's right.
And you guards, do your job. Stop taking coffee breaks. Because check this out. No man gets raped and the guard didn't know about it.
That's right.
I'm going to say it one more time.
Say it again, sister.
No man gets raped and the guard didn't know about it. It's time out for this because you're destroying my community. You're destroying the black man. And it's time to stop. And I just want you guys to know that this here show here, homosexuality in the prison system, this is one of the most important shows that Sister Brown will ever talk about. Because this here show stops the growth and development of the black man.
That's right, sister.
And without the growth and development of the black man, the black woman is useless because they cannot multiply.
That's right, sister. Don't stop talking about it.
Let me just share this with you. One of the questions asked, what can we do about it? I just talked with Imam Sadiq Hassan and Brother Abdul Kareem in Atlanta, Georgia, prison in Georgia, brother. They told me to convey this to you. If that situation happened with your loved one, tell them, and this is going out, because I told them that I'm doing this program, and this is going out. You don't have to be part of the Islamic movement in the prison. Go and get with the imams in the prison, and that they will follow through and make sure that you will have the protection that you needed, and that they will negotiate with the guards and the wardens. If you get to that point, because many of this stuff is happening in the prison now, is gang raping. It ain't just one. It's gang raping. And many of the floors, many of the walks in the prisons now is they have begun to set up the prison walk like they do the streets. A block, A block.
Right.
B block.
Right.
It's like 79th Street, 89th Street.
55th.
Yeah, 55th. So they are chopping up the block now. But they said that we as Muslims, we fight for the rights of humanity, and that in that situation, and that's why when I worked in prison, whenever a young brother went through his orientation and hit the prison yard, I had the brothers at the gate waiting for them when they get on the yard to protect them from those damn old corrupted old men's in there. So I'm saying right now, if you have anyone, you can say it came from Chairman Abdul Kahar, you can say it came from Brother Imam Abdul Kahar, but you, in a real situation in that prison, you have to find a way to survive. And that's why that book was saying
Show them that book again, brother.
Surviving Manual.
Who is by, brother?
This book was put out by American Friend Service Committee. A manual written by and for people living in controlled units. And it goes into the whole how to work your time, and it goes into the homosexual things and how to deal with when you encounter with the guys encounter you, and the language that you have to use, because the prison situation is so raw. There's a way that you have to know how to respond, because what they'll do, they'll use that as you offending me. Then one thing leads to another thing. And see, it's easy for us on the outside, but once you get in there, that's a whole environment. Even when I went in there, I had to watch my back.
Wow.
I had to watch my back, not so much from the inmate, but from the guards. Because once they put a name on you, we don't need no George Jackson. You understand what I'm saying? That thing is so well organized in there that the rape and the homosexuals that you say in there is an organized institution.
Within the institution.
Within the institution.
Within the institution.
It's an organized homosexual
within
culture.
The institution.
Inside the institution that is being protected by the establishment in those institutions. And I agree with you, because I know a friend, the top thing I went to school with, it blew my mind when I heard he died of AIDS. And I went to school with this cat. Man, I know he wasn't going down like that, man. But,
right.
You know,
black women dying at alarming rates.
Come on,
because of this here.
Let's talk
this here
about
prison.
Come on,
these here, you're raping men. They coming home. You're messing with their psyche. They wonder why they ain't functioning. That's because you still messed up from 15 niggas doing something to you.
That's right. Come
That's
on.
what it's about. And we got to stop. It's too many of them. You got too many varieties that's into that lifestyle. Stop messing up for the black woman. I'm speaking for the black woman.
Come on with
You
it.
know what I'm saying? Out of 10 men, at least 6 of them done been to jail.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
Now, out of that 6, you got to say, well, how many stood up and was a man there? Probably only one.
I give him back too.
Well, I'm going to put it like this. You need support, families.
We need to get busy.
Families, y'all need to be supporting your loved ones when they're in jail. You need to be supporting them and communicating with them.
That's right.
You need to be communicating with
That's
your people
right. Come on
when
with
they
it.
locked up.
That's what we're
Because
talking
see, as long as you communicate, one thing the jail don't want is for it to get out.
That's right.
And
Communicate with your people.
And on that, with what Donna said, and this is for the brother, because you've been raped don't mean that you not no man. That mean that you were physically taken, mentally they'll mess with your psyche, but you can stand up and you can deal with that. Those who openly are homosexual, being going into that lifestyle, number one, that's an act, a non-nature act. And as Donna said, you can't produce nothing but stink. And because in order for you to even become a homosexual, that means that somebody had to have a relationship with a male and female to even produce you to be who you are, because 2 men cannot produce and 2 women cannot produce. So you understand that you're going against the whole nature thing, and it's not an African thing, it's a European thing. This thing been in Europe history for the longest.
Existence.
And definitely. And this, what they're doing is another thing now too. This is a mean of population control.
Right.
It's a mean of population control. And it has to be dealt with. And I go back again, when you're in that situation with your family, with your loved one, you got to look at it and make sure that they got some protection. And one way they got protection is you need to start visiting them, calling them, and talking to them. And when they come out, you got to understand that what they've been through, a lot of people commit suicide.
Right.
There's
Right.
a lot of people.
Right.
It's
That's another way of cutting our population
That's
down.
right.
By genocide. You see what I'm saying? Bottom of the line,
Genocide.
I
That's
want
right.
y'all to know something. It's time out.
Time out.
It's time out.
Time out.
That's the bottom line.
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
time out. This been Sister Brown. It's time out for Nation Talk, but the most of all, it's time out for men going to prison and being raped, and then they coming back to us women and giving us this AIDS or HIV. And the bottom of the line, they couldn't tell us because they thought they was lesser of a man. But see, the one thing about rape, when you a victim, and it don't make a difference whether you a woman or a
Come
man.
on with it,
You
sister.
still
That's
a
right.
victim. So I just want to let my people know it's time for us to support our loved ones that are locked up in these prisons, penitentiaries, jail. I don't care where you're locked up at. Go see about your people. Contact your people. Find out what's going on. Because see, the bottom of the line, we the streets is what get the byproduct
Come on.
of what happened in prison.
Come on.
I'll holler at y'all next
Yes, ma'am.
week. Brother Kahar, I want to thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
And I holler at y'all, like I said, next week.